troops. I fuck with you all day. Free that boy, make money, mister. That's who it's on this track. With Hick 83 on the beat. Yes, sir. An exotic lifestyle. Producing this shit. Hey, yeah. What up, Graham? Alpha gang. Hey, no, it ain't no fucking game. Hey, we gotta sense of man, cause I got this flaming man. Hey, we all go to church and we praise the Lord, man. Bustin' things, nigga, money ain't a thing. Hey, yeah, my nigga hang, just like my chain and it's Wayne. Hey, bustin' brains with that thing. Hey, free Mr. Man. Hey, shout out to my kids, happy graduation week. Hey, what up, Jamal? Hey, I'm proud of y'all. Hey, Kamari. Hey, I see you too. Light bright and you rude. You gon' be a diva and you're smart as hell. Hey. Why y'all gonna cut the beat off on me? Y'all playing. Let's go. With that video, if y'all can see, it's Cassie takes the stand. If y'all don't know, man, like, share, subscribe, comment, and support to the Exotic Lifestyle Facebook, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is spelled the same way. Let's get these subscribers up because the views is going through the roof and I appreciate it. So now take 2 seconds to hit that play button. Take an extra 2 seconds to hit that subscribe and support the Exotic Lifestyle. Let's get it. So y'all already know we back with the Breakfast Club and that pretty face though with Lauren LaRose. So let's get it. So we gonna transition. There we go. I got you though. Play that video. It's time.
Hey y'all, it's Lauren Rosa from the Breakfast Club. Sorry to interrupt. Y'all know how I do. So I'm here to talk about Top Dog Law. Y'all hear Top Dog Law all over your radio, and I know by now that if you want top dollar, you should also know this. You gotta call Top Dog Law if it's about your car accident.
That part, we
Don't
need
let these little
sponsorship,
family lawyers
y'all.
finesse you into a little check. Shouldn't nothing be little this season. Remember, for
Top
any serious
Dog Law,
accident,
if you didn't
injury
know,
case,
y'all.
Top Dog Law gets you top dollar. So make sure you call today to find out what your car accident, your slip and fall, or your construction accident case could really be worth. And calling Top Dog Law is completely free also. Free for a consultation. Call Top Dog Law today to see if your case is eligible for compensation with no money down. So make sure y'all go holler at my dogs. Over at Top Dog Law. That's Top Dog Law on Instagram and TopDogLaw.com. Now,
lawyers don't play.
Wake that ass up.
Breakfast Club,
in the morning. The Breakfast Club.
So it's week 2 of Diddy's trial here in New York, and day 2 kicked off with Cassie, who was the star witness for the prosecutors taking the stand. Now, a lot of people feel like Cassie dropped the ball yesterday with her testimony, but I do not agree whatsoever. Cassie got on the stand and she detailed everything from the first day that they met to the time that they spent together, her 21st birthday, where that was her first time kissing, and she admitted that she didn't want to kiss him, that she felt, just very she didn't know how to feel. She felt confused. She was young. She was crying. She set the scene early for the power dynamic of, this big mogul who was supposed to be helping me in music, who had such a big life that she just uncontrollably fell in love with, and things got bigger than her.
That was 17-year age difference, correct?
Yes, and that was the narrative, and they were together, for those who don't know, for 10, 11 years. Now, after she details a lot of the background, she starts going into the things that a lot of us wanted to know about. So they talked to her about the freak-offs, and And what she says about the freak-offs is that Diddy allegedly was in control. She says that, you know, it was very well choreographed. Like, it was almost, when she was describing it, I was like, it sounds like he was shooting a music video.
Executive producer.
No, for real. She says that, you know, there were certain supplies that they would have, right? So they would do candles as the lighting, and it would always be like Blade. There was another brand that she mentioned because she wanted it to smell a certain way. And then she says, then she says that they would get extra linens, and we've heard this story, but she said that because we heard before that there were extra linens because
of Dookie on the sheets.
So what she said was she was actually made to have freak-offs during her period, and so there would be blood on a lot of the sheets. And she said she didn't want to do that, but she was being made to do that allegedly. And she also alleged that there'd be urine on the sheets, and we've heard testimony about the urine and why those things happened allegedly. And baby oil. She said that they would oil up so much. That was like a big thing
was getting lit
for Puff allegedly. Like, you had to be oiled. Every 5 minutes they were like just re-oiling because
he wants you to look like a shiny suit.
Yeah, because it glistens. And I guess it's the
looking like a rotisserie crispy chicken. Colonel Sanders. Hey, that shit ain't hidden.
And then talking about the urine, you know, she talked about that in one of the freak-offs because they'd asked her, you know, we opened up our testimony, our opening statement to prosecutors, talking about, you know, you alleging that there was a male escort that was made to pee.
Do what he wanted.
Or, I'm sorry, that was made to
urinate. Turn your head to the left. Get out of here. Y'all know YouTube got to come with these sponsorship videos, y'all. So let's skip that and go to the video, y'all. My bad. Exotic Lifestyle. Like, share, subscribe, y'all.
Detail that. So she starts to detail that. She says that at one point she was choking, obvious reasons. And they asked her, why didn't you just ask them to stop? And when I say them, she updated us and let us know.
Attorney Riley Freeman? This is why wouldn't you just move out the way? That's what he asked for.
Basically, they just asked, like, you know, at this, because it didn't sound like she was being held against her will at that point, like physically. So they're like, well, why would you just? Because she said she laid down with her hands up a lot of times when that was happening because she didn't like it and it was a lot going on. And she said that not only would the escorts do it, allegedly Puff would join in as well. And she said when it would get to a point where it was too much for her, sometimes he would tell the escorts, Puff would tell the escorts allegedly, like, yo, all right, let's stop, let's chill. So they're like, why wouldn't you just tell them to stop yourself? And she said, I mean, I'm laying on the floor, and allegedly intoxicated by all these things, and it's 2 men standing over me. What am I going to do? So I just lay there
with pee.
And so
and the reason they ask that question is because they know the defense is going to ask that question, so they try to make sure that they ask questions that the defense asks to, you know, make it more comfortable.
Yeah, but she broke the freak-offs down in steps as well. She said that the first step was there was like masturbation, and they would have to do masturbation. It would be her and the escort, and she would have to talk out loud and describe what she was seeing. She would have to be very descriptive because allegedly Puff wanted to hear that.
You is a big ass ill.
Right?
No, not all the time, because once they got more comfortable with the escorts from what it seems like she's describing.
Y'all let this shit ride. Y'all nasty too, y'all.
All that stuff.
Why he the only one in jail, dog?
I had to organize them better because I felt like yesterday I had a lot of information that I didn't
like
get. So I organized them better. Highlights. I made notes in the back of important points to get to in here.
Because y'all showed doing it to the
Lauren is in the courtroom.
That was a
that shit ain't even no joke, dog.
Yeah, no, I bought a second one yesterday.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So that first step was the descriptive foreplay, and then step 2 is the touching. Now, step 2 she alleges is that's when all the baby oil comes out. Step 3 is oral, and she says that a lot of times she would rush to get to the oral because she just wanted to get over with because she kept making the point of
what this script sounds like,
she
though.
was doing it because she was so in love, and she said she didn't want him to go
because I just wrote one out too, ho. Hey, my bad. Hey, bleep that out, though.
You know, sex, and she said that sometimes Puff would just watch allegedly, but then she said other times he might join in if they were really comfortable with the escort. So that would look like her giving Puff head and allegedly. Oh wait, I can't.
Oh, that part. Bleep that out.
That would look like her giving Puff fellatio.
Me and LaRosa on the mimosa today. Hey, this shit is the grosser.
Give us an update. I didn't know if I needed. She said that a lot of times after they would finish, the
this nigga straight
have a happy ending. and Puff would make her take that happy ending and rub it on his nipples, and then they would engage in whatever they were going to do, just Cassie and Puff.
What?
So his man milk on Puff's nipples?
That's what Cassie's alleging.
My
That
goodness.
that Puff liked her to rub it on his chest and on his nipples.
Jesus.
And then
So chocolate covered nipples.
And they said, "Oh, look."
Shut up, man.
Yeah, Diddy likes his nipples
This
medium
nigga
well.
probably like this shit. Look at
yeah, she said that
Imagine.
anytime that she was having intercourse
Getting it
during the
from
freak offs
daddy.
by herself,
Yeah.
and Puff would just be allegedly listening or watching,
Take that,
he
take
would then
that,
ask
take
her
that.
about it after, and he'd be very descriptive. Like he would ask her, how did the D feel?
Did she rub the semen in the nipples like a DJ scratches a record? Or did she
Just
rub
go.
it in like lotion?
Keep going.
She didn't really specify.
Why you answering him?
Going back
That
to right
part.
Look, when you said that she said she didn't want him to do it with anybody else, is that because she didn't want anybody to endure any, like, the things that she was doing, or
The way that she put it-
his girlfriend, like, what was happening?
The way that she put it, she said it on stand. I was a very jealous girlfriend when it came to him and other women. And she said, this is this powerful, rich man who she was so in love with.
Mm-hmm.
She felt vulnerable because he had shared this secret of these voyeurisms and freak-offs that he liked to do. She didn't want another woman coming in and sweeping up in her place. And a lot of times
So
she
this was
alleges,
payback,
and we saw
if y'all
actual
didn't
text
know.
messages they brought up where
Because they put
she
cash
tried
out
to
in
tell
her
him
face,
she didn't
and
want to
she
do a
took
freak-off.
it and
And
went
he
to the
was like,
stand on this
okay,
case.
you're boring, you're predictable. I'm sorry, he said you're predictable. But it was giving the effect of,
Let's
I don't want him to
get
think
it,
I'm
though.
boring. I
This
don't want him to
was a
think that I'm
money
not
grab,
down, so
though.
I'm going to just do it.
So you don't
If
do
If
it
y'all
with
didn't
somebody
know
else.
who orchestrated this, y'all playing though. This sounds like a bigger script, not just a P. Diddy production clip. No, this was bigger than broke. Let's get that video going. Oh, I'm trying to
Yes.
chill out so I ain't got as much editing
Did he
though.
let the
So
semen cool
hey,
off? Or
What
does he
else?
like his semen
Leave
to
that,
keep
though.
warm
What
or
else do
room
we
temperature
have?
before you
I don't know the
use
answer
it?
to
That-
that, but I will
Don't-
say
don't
she
answer.
mentioned that
That-
he sometimes liked the oil to be warm, and they would pour wax on each
Huh?
other from the candles sometimes.
What?
Allegedly.
The first day you
Didn't
were in
it
court, you said,
hurt?
everybody in the court and the
Yeah.
judges and the attorneys, not the
I
judges,
don't
the
think
attorneys that were
I could
outside
get with
watching, and the
that.
press believe day one went to Diddy. So day two, what did they say in day two? Went to prosecution or Diddy as well?
People believe that it went to Diddy, but I would argue different. I would argue that day two went to the prosecution because even if you didn't feel like they gave you all the evidence they needed, which she gave a lot. She said that they hired these escorts. She said that they engaged in, these sexual things with these escorts.
She said Diddy got semen recipes.
She she said a lot yesterday that sets them up for the landing. They just haven't landed the plane yet. And I think that if anything, you walked away believing that this woman could have been taken
It's
advantage of.
only
said
day
he-
2, y'all.
But they also said
Of
people
8
were
weeks.
leaving
It is
during, that people
what
were
they
snapping
can-
and sleeping. Was that true
People
as well?
felt
Make
like
the
they
jury
were, the prosecution
believe
was
and
taking
not
too
what
long
they
to get to
can
the gut
prove.
punch.
If you
That's
didn't
how
know,
people felt because they spent
that's how
so
the
much
court
time on their
rules.
history, on why she didn't do this. They kept asking her a lot of the same questions about the drugs they were taking.
ExoticLyfeStylez, you
But what I
speaking
think that the
the
prosecution
truth.
was building is they were building character around this witness. So you have this pregnant woman that you're looking at, and she was, y'all, she barely cried, right? I'm wrapping up right now.
Isn't she taking a stand today?
She's taking a stand
Y'all
again
do
today.
realize it's 8 weeks.
I'm just
It's only
asking.
day 2.
I'm just asking because she's there. And what
This
was
is
the-
day
we already had
2,
semen
and
on the
we
nipples.
got
We're gonna
more
bring this back
8,
in-
Semen on the
8
nipples.
weeks
What
to
was
go,
the family's
dude.
reaction? What was her husband's reaction? What was the
Shit is
courtroom's reaction when they said he liked to see
I'm gonna have
Let's
to
talk
take
about
a
it. Yeah,
break
we're gonna-
off
we're
of
gonna
P.
bring it back
Diddy,
in the
dude,
next hour,
'cause he
'cause
is
there's a lot
disgusting.
more.
Hey, what you
Well,
think?
wrapping up the freak offs, and then we're gonna go
ExoticLyfeStyle
into-
crew.
She watched, we
Like,
watched the video
share,
with Cassie
subscribe,
in court
comment
yesterday.
in
So
the
that
bottom.
was another
What
piece of
video
it.
did you watch?
The video of the beating in the hotel.
Oh.
Those videos may not get played, but we'll talk about that.
All right.
Breakfast Club.
All right. When we come back, we got
They
front
confused.
page
Look at they
news. And
face.
Snoop will be joining us, and we'll
Every
get
day.
back to Diddy and the nipples and
No,
all that.
I'm not getting back to it. This is my only one. So I'm sorry, you're gonna have to go to the Breakfast Club to get that weird footage. Ugh. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't do Diddy all day, dog. Cause it's gonna be story after story. So I'm gonna spread it out, y'all, on the Exotic Lifestyle Show. And the Breakfast Club, y'all do what y'all do. Lauren LaRosa, my DMs is open just for you. Hit me up, boo. I'm sorry, let me quit being rude. Sorry, y'all. I don't just pursue women like this, but hey, look at that face. I can look at all day. So Let's switch that screen. Breakfast Club, what up? We need some sponsorships today. I want to say, hey, what up, ExoticLyfeStylez? Like, share, subscribe, comment, and support. If you could take 2 seconds to hit that play button, take an extra 2 seconds to hit that subscribe to the ExoticLyfeStylez. If you don't know how to spell it, it's spelled the same way on YouTube. Don't be rude. Hit that subscribe, dude. Let's get it. If y'all don't know the new format for the Exotic Lifestyle YouTube channel, we gonna vibe in and we gonna vibe out with it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, guess what? It's breast cancer awareness whole. Hey, y'all know I got a sense of that though. Hey, don't pay me no mind. I just speak what's on my mind all the time. So I'm trying to learn how to censor this shine. Exotic Lifestyle, one time, we out. Let's go through this catalog and see what we finna vibe out on. Let's get it. Exotic Lifestyle, you know what's coming up next. The socials, the lows. So hashtag with it. Let's get it. My bad. We out with this track. AK83, what up on the beats? Shout out to Hoffa. Hand over fist, Grim. Heating up the streets. Free that boy Mac Money, Mister. That's my best friend in these streets. Hey, we twins on these beats, and it's gonna be like Starlito and Don Trip. Oop, my bad. I slipped on my hey, let me pause this. Never mind. Let's keep rolling that hit. Yeah. That part. Yeah.
Most of these niggas I knew, most of these bitches can't do what she do. She had my back when I y'all turn your back.
That part.
I'm just speaking the truth.
That part. That part. That part. That part. Hey.
She keep me fresher than Manny, so I had to glove her like Danny. I know that I'm better than Michael. I make sure she okay like Andy. I keep her pretty and trendy. She roughly why it's that we offended. Y'all buying all of these labels, we spend more than that on the penny. That's
my money. That part. That part. That part. That part. Yeah. House of Gang don't play. Exotic Lifestyles all day. What up? AK83 on the beat with that heat in the streets.